Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to change your transmission fluid on your 2019 through 2023 Chevy Malibu. This is the 1.5 turbo with the CVT. We're going to be going over 5 things today. We're going to go over what you need, how to do the job, which is actually changing the fluid, measuring the old fluid, adding the new fluid in, and then checking the level. These transmissions are sealed, which means they don't have a dipstick. So we have a special process that I'm gonna show you how to do to check the level. Right, so first thing we need is a drain pan. We need somewhere for the old fluid to go. Next, we're gonna need a way to add the new fluid. It's gonna be this funnel, and this funnel specifically, because if you look, it shows how much fluid you're adding in. And then this turns on and off to either stop flow or start flow. This is gonna be a infrared thermometer, and it's gonna be able to tell you what temperature the transmission fluid's at. Next, we're gonna have just an empty jug. We just need something to hold the old fluid whenever we take the measurements. Next, you're gonna need your new fluid. And this is going to be a 1-gallon jug. This is from AutoZone. It's Valvoline CVT. Chevy recommends it if you don't use the AC Delco. And just in case, grab 2 extra. You can return them if you don't use them. You might not end up using them. You might. Next, we're going to need our ratchet, our extension, and our 11 mil. And, of course, some old gloves. All right, so we're on the driver's side of the car, and we're going to come down here, and you'll see this bolt that kind of sticks out. You're gonna follow under here, and you'll see right about there, that bolt sticks out. And that is gonna be the bolt that you are gonna undo with your 11 mil. And I'll do that now. So you can see it's just about done draining. It's just dripping now. So we can just go ahead, take our plug and just put it up top. This next part can be a bit tricky because you're gonna need 2 hands, and this guy's prone to falling out. So I like to take a razor blade and cut the top open of that 5-quart jug, and then you're gonna take the bottom long hose extension off of this guy. Make sure that he is in the off position, and you can stick it in just like that. All right, so I just finished dumping the last little bit off camera. It came out to just about 4 1/4 quarts. You can see it definitely leaves a bit of a mess, mostly because this drain pan sucks. It's only a couple bucks from AutoZone, so I mean, what do we expect here? All right, I went ahead, cleaned everything up. We're gonna be adding new fluid in, stuck the extension back on the funnel, and next we're gonna be looking under here by the battery. You're gonna come between these two, and we're looking for a fill cap that says right there, caution. And the way to reach that is kind of take your arm, slide between here, and boom, there you go. And then you just twist, it comes up. All right, so we've got our funnel here, and I had to do this off cameras because it took 2 hands, but you can run the hose, the little extension, right down there and into the fill port. And this is where we're gonna be adding our new transmission fluid. Again, do the same thing we did before, except now we're adding new fluid. So just measure what came out. So in our case, 4 1/4 quarts, fill it up to here, dump it, repeat that process until you have 4 1/4 quarts in there. All right, just finished adding all the fluid in, put the cap back on, the fill cap that is, and we're gonna get ready to drive. I purposely put a little extra fluid in just so when we do the level check, I can really show you guys what to look for and what it should look like. So I'm gonna close this, go out, drive 15-20 minutes. You're gonna want to get everything up to temp, just get everything moving, everything feeling good. Right before you drive, kind of shift through every single gear, make sure everything feels good, and then again, take off 15-20 minutes, drive around, get it up to temp, and I'll see you then. All right, again, on the driver's side, we're gonna come down underneath. You can see this black pan right here, and that's what we're gonna aim at up there. That's our fluid pan for our transmission fluid. And so we'll aim this up here, and it's about 60. Perfect, 62. Yep, okay, 62 degrees Celsius. So we want to be between 62 degrees, we want to be between 60 degrees Celsius and 80 degrees Celsius. And that's the temperature we need to be at before we can level check. Now that we're back in the car and we've confirmed that the transmission fluid is between 60 and 80 degrees Celsius, we can take our foot, put it on the brake, put the car in reverse. You can see the backup camera turns on. We're gonna sit here for 10 seconds. So we'll just sit here for 10 seconds. All right, after that 10 seconds, we're gonna put it back in park. Give it a second. And then we're gonna go back into reverse again. You can see reverse again, and we're just gonna back up for 10 seconds. After we come to stop, sit it in park, let it idle for about 3 minutes just to eliminate any foam. All right, now we are ready to begin the level check process. So I'm gonna have you take your wheel and turn it all the way as far as you can. And again, you can see the engine must be running during this whole process. I know it seems a little weird, but it must be running. So after you have your wheel all the way turned, you're gonna come out here. We're gonna come down here, and you can see right through here, there is another plug right there, 11 millimeter plug. And that is going to be our level check port. We're going to use our 11 millimeter ratchet with our extension to open that plug. All right, you can see the fluid coming out now. At this point is when you can put the plug back in. Now, if you wait forever, it's gonna eventually drain all the fluid out. So it's at this point when it's kind of a steady flow and not much fluid is coming out, you want to take your plug and put it back in. All right, and at this point we're basically done. I just want to show you, you're going to come in here, and when you tighten it, again, you aren't tightening this bolt all the way down. It's just like the other bolt, it kind of sticks out. I can't give you a good angle of it, but you can see that it does kind of stick out just a little bit. And there we go. And then after you've done all that, you're going to come back up here, and I'm going to show you something that's pretty important. Since we are not flushing the fluid, we are merely draining and filling it, you're going to want to repeat this process 3 times, roughly after or during every oil change. So for me, that's every 3,000 miles. You're just going to do this 2 more times. We've already done the first initial service, so 2 more times. You're going to do this same thing that we did today, except for the last time, that right there is your transmission fluid filter, and it's going to need to be changed after the 3rd. So the last drain and fill, that is when you will change this filter. And I'll make a video showing this with my next oil change. All right, one last thing. So this level check plug, there's a lot of controversy behind which plug is the correct plug. The one that I showed you today is the correct plug. I will drop the link down below to a Chinese resource manual for this transmission, the VT40. and it goes over exactly what we did today, and it shows you a diagram for the fill plug and the level check plug. And this just clears up any rumors and anything that's going on, and any kind of confusion between which plug is the correct plug. I know a lot of people are wondering, so that's why I made this video. I just wanted to clear everything up, make it easier for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, maybe subscribe. I'm definitely interested in making more videos. Let me know what you want to see.